I suffer from extreme anxiety. So much so, it's extremely hard for me to keep a day job, which is why I had no choice other than to work from home, which fortunately for me was a successful transition financially. Though I don't have to deal with the issue of working a 9-to-5 job, I still have to deal with the stresses of life. And despite my anxiety, I still have the desire to experience the world and meet new people. Well, to an extent at least. The issue with that is getting through it. Meeting a lot of people in a day can be exhausting, and having to be around a lot of people all at once can cause an anxiety attack. Any given situation can cause a potential anxiety attack, whether it's extreme or minor. So yeah, I deal with anxiety on a day-to-day basis. But these are some things that I do to reduce my anxiety. And if your anxiety isn't as extreme as mine, these things can help you tremendously. Self-care. Taking care of yourself is vital. We sometimes forget about this, dealing with our hectic day-to-day lives, but this is so important. Taking yourself shopping, to the movies, or to a restaurant, or simply getting a massage, a mani-pedi, or a haircut can make a big difference in your attitude. You can even switch this by playing video games, watching movies, whatever thing that calms you. Do that. It helps. While doing these things will make you feel good, it will also give you a sense of peace. You won't feel so tense, which will reduce the potential of raising your anxiety. Meditation. I know the cliche about meditation. Yeah, we all hear it, I get it. However, I've noticed that this really works for me, despite what everyone else says. It gives me a boost in starting my day peacefully and ending my day as calm as possible. Just giving yourself 10 minutes of solitude as you block everything else out. For 10 minutes, think of your favorite place that gives you peace. Or what I like to do is to think of a deep void, similar to space, until it turns into complete nothingness. As I empty my mind, I begin to empty all of the daily stresses, and a feeling of peace comes over me. Once I open my eyes, I feel so much more optimistic about the day, and I realize that whatever happened earlier that made me freak out has passed. Therefore, I am able to move on and sleep peacefully. Now, this has to happen naturally. It takes practice. Forcing anything never works out, so do not rush the process, okay? Use lavender. Lavender has many healing properties and can be used as a natural remedy to reduce anxiety and other nervous conditions. You can add lavender oil to your bath water for a calming bath, add a few drops to a tissue and place it under your pillow for a better sleep. Now to enhance this effect, you can add it to an oil diffuser and it will help with insomnia. If that's something you suffer from like myself, this is a big boost in your sleep. Anytime that you're feeling tense, you can close your eyes, smell the lavender and relax. This way, it will be easier to get through your day. Reduce caffeine, sugar, and processed foods. Caffeine can cause heart palpitations if you ingest too much. It can also trigger panic or anxiety attacks, especially if you have an anxiety disorder. Sugar acts as an adrenal stimulant and can cause anxiety or even panic attacks. Other bad foods include those containing refined flour products and even wheat, since this causes inflammation. Know that feelings are not facts. You have to understand that low self-worth, guilt, and shame are not accurate. You also have to understand that negative thoughts cause negative feelings, which leads to negative behaviors. So, record your thoughts. Pay attention to when you're feeling stressed. Now, challenge your version of reality. Is there proof you don't deserve that job promotion? Were you written up because of bad work performance? If you can commit to recording your daily thoughts and feelings, along with reality testing, you'll see that many of your negative feelings are created in your mind and not based on reality. The good news is you created the negative thoughts, so you can uncreate it. Practice gratitude. As bad as your situation is, there's always someone in a worse predicament. Check out the headline of the daily news and be thankful your life is not the feature story. Make a mental note at the positive things in your life. Remember that everything in life is temporary. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Reduce financial stress. That will keep you up at night and also contribute to feelings of low self-worth and hopelessness. Take charge of your finances and stop spending on non-essentials. Track your daily expenses for a week or two and decide where you can cut back. Notice the items you accumulate mindlessly. Also, work on getting paid doing something you love. I know when I quit my job and started working from home, it was the best feeling in the world. I felt so free. Now, of course, make sure your business or whatever you choose is making you enough income to live off of before you quit your job. Fortunately for me, though, I took the risk of quitting before starting my business. I had enough saved up to get me through a year at least, and within that year, my income doubled the amount I received from my 9-to-5 job. So be sure to have a backup plan if everything doesn't work out. Accept your anxiety. Whether you inherited anxiety from your parents or it's your lifestyle, accept it. It's not about rolling over and giving up. Understand you have to work hard every day to bring calm in your environment. Remember, there are always options in life, and worse fates exist than being anxious. After all, when push comes to shove, at the end of the stressed out day, anxious people get the job done. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.